that we can utilize in our life to make advancement in spiritual life. So please take time, at least 4 or 5 minutes, not that long, maybe 7 or 8 minutes maximum. Please. So we are still on the day 19 of the Braj Mandala Parikrama. Today would be our last day at the Yavat, the in-laws house of Srimati Radharani, where beautiful devotees of Shri Radhakant is there. We will be sitting in the courtyard of the Radhakant temple for the last day. It would be very difficult to leave this place as we have dwell on the wonderful pastimes of Radha and Krishna at this place. It will be heartbroken moment when we leave this place. But Krishna will be kind enough to remind us the great memories at all the time. So we are not qualified to stay in Braj unless and until we get the blessings of those who reside in Braj eternally. With their blessings only we will be able to reside in the Braj physically or mentally. This is our eternal home, and Radha and Krishna perform the transcendental pastimes for benefit of all of us. So we can dwell on those wonderful pastimes and create a strong, impregnate those pastimes into our heart. So when we will be ready to leave this world, maybe we may not be able to read or hear, but if we have meditated those pastimes, we can dwell on it within our mind. So that is the perfect way to live this world. So let's beg the mercy. We always have to remain as a serious beggar. And as 3:30 I said, we should never look at other devotees or try to see where they are. It's not our business. That's Krishna's business. We should inwardly look into our heart and concentrate on your sadhana. That respect all the devotees without expecting any respect. That's the message was. But it is profoundly presented by Bhakti Vigyan Goswami Maharaj. So let's beg the mercy of the divine couple Radha and Krishna, Giri Govardhan, Panchatattva, Lord Nrsingadev, Vrunda Devi, Nama Prabhu, Lakshmipati Tirth Maharaj, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his eternal associates, six Goswamis of Vrindavan, Namacharya Sila Haridas Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur, Vrindavan Das Thakur, Lochak Das Thakur, Purushottam Das Thakur, Abhiram Das Thakur, Parmeshwar Das Thakur, Baldev Vidya Bhushan, Uddhava Das, Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Vipin Vihari Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhagavad Das Babaji, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, and our dear Srila Prabhupada, who took so much austerity, leaving aside a perfect situation, living in Braj, came at an advanced age in a cargo ship, having a couple of heart attacks on his way. No money in his pocket, no fixed residence, sleeping only 3 hours a night. Why Prabhupada took so much? Because he was so compassionate. He can see, actually Prabhupada cried out for us to deliver us from the nuisance of this material existence. But we have not yet fully appreciated what Prabhupada has given us. And that's the reason we are still attached with the material activities more than the spiritual activities. Our hearts should cry that He has given us everything And still, if we fail to achieve this goal, what are the chances in the future? No chances. So we should be ever grateful to Srila Prabhupada. And also we would like to beg the mercy of our spiritual master, who is constantly striving to fulfill the prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in our core desire of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and dear Srila Prabhupada, they are so compassionate that this Hare Krishna Mahamantra will be chanted in every small town and village, giving an opportunity for all, at least the human being, to deliver that soul from cycle of birth and death. So we are in the courtyard of the Radhakant temple, and we have been reading the snake pastimes. I think that we left where then Sri Dividya Vali informed everyone to leave the room, for the snake who had bitten Radharani was very powerful, and she would have to summon the snake with mantras in order to cure Srimati Radharani. After everyone had left the room, Sri Krishna spoke in voice of Vidyavali as well as the snake, and had a conversation which the rest were hearing from outside the room. Upon being questioned by Vidyavali as to why he had beaten Srimati Radharani, this snake replied that he had actually come to bite Abhimanyu. But because Srimati Radhika was a chaste woman and had been blessed that her husband would live a long life, he had to first bite her in order to later bite Abhimanyu. When asked about the reason behind beating Abhimanyu, the snake said as follows: Abhimanyu had committed no crime, but his mother Jatila would feel greater pain by losing her son and daughter-in-law than if she were beaten herself. And therefore, being ordered by the Lord Shiva, he had to come to punish Jatila by beating Abhimanyu and Srimati Radhika. Snake then replied that she had offended Durvasa Rishi by slighting his blessings to Srimati Radhika, and she had falsely accused Lord Krishna, who is the Lord of Shiva himself, and therefore she has to be punished. Hearing this, because everybody was outside the room so they can still hear, Jatila started crying and repenting. She begged the snake to forgive her and promised to never stop Radhika from leaving the house and to doubt her chastity. Hearing this, the snake was pleased and withdrew the poison from Srimati Radhika. Upon seeing her well, everyone was very, very happy. And Jatila requested Vidyavali, which is non-different than Lord Sri Krishna, to stay with Srimati Radharani for the night, as it had already gotten late. She also instructed Radharani to adorn Vidyavali with her own ornaments and give her pleasure by serving her. Also, Jatila requested Radharani to give big hug to Vidyavali. Srimati Radharani was feeling, how can I hug in front of Jatila, Kutila, and everyone else? By that time, Abhimanyu showed up, and he repeatedly requested Radharani to give big hug to Vidyavati. Radharani followed her husband's command and gave big hug to Vidyavati. It reality to Krishna in front of her husband, mother-in-law, and sister-in-law. Krishna Bhagwan ki jai ho. Being thus instructed by Jatila, Radharani and all the Sakhis took Vidyavali with them and enjoy various pastimes with the blessings of Jatila. In this way, Sri Krishna enjoyed numerous pastimes with the daughter-in-law of Jatila in her very own house and on her own room, and thus attained great bliss. Remembering the whole pastimes, all the gopis laughed in merriment while serving Sri Sri Radha Shyamsundar, the fair and dark complacent divine couple of the Vrindavan. The Vrindavan Dham ki jai ho. So with those thoughts, let's invite the divine couple in the inner core of our heart, where we have erected a wonderful throne for the pleasure of the divine couple with lots of labor of love and with nice diamonds, jewel pearls, and sapphire stones. We will be washing the divine lotus feet with the water. We will be all collecting from 1008 tirthas, including Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Prem Sarovar, and Ganga Cha, Yamuna Cha, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jala, Ushmin, Sanini, Kuru. Washing the divine lotus feet will wash away all the sins that we may have incurred previous millions of life and this life, making us an eligible candidate to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra clearly, distinctly, with so many emotions churning in our heart. Holy name is none different than Radha and Krishna. As soon as you start chanting Hare Krishna, Radharani and Krishna present before us, and they will stay as long as we utter their holy name with love and devotion. They will never lose sight of you. That's guaranteed. So we will dry the lotus feet, and then we will offer them the most fragrant incense stick for the pleasure of the divine couple. And then we will light up the ghee lamp to perform the arti in Brahmurta at the Yavat in the courtyard of Radhakant deities, where all these eternal associates, our previous and current acharyas, wonderful Brajavasis, and assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, we got this chance to serve the divine couple in Braj. We should feel so fortunate. How kind they are. When we perform the arti, we pray to their divine lotus feet. Please bless us so we can behold your most beautiful, transcendental, most attractive, and most pleasing to our mind and heart, the divine form, may continuously appear within our mind and heart, at least when we chant early in the morning. They are fortunate. Today when I joined at 2 o'clock, 15 devotees were there. So grateful to them. Thousands of obeisances to the divine lotus feet. Also we pray, please give us the memory that we can behold this thought that Krishna is sitting within our heart, constantly looking at us, welfare of us, looking for a moment we turn toward Him. Also we pray that please give us the intelligence finally, Krishna, that we can understand, we can see through our life why we are suffering, and show us the path and determination, enthusiasm, patience, all these virtues, so we can remain steadfast in our practice. Thank you very much. Miss you. All the best. Also, I have a nature's call sometimes, so I will have to go because I may have to take again this hour because I will have to go and paint the deities. Samsruti, you have joined early today. Wonderful. Let me chant the round that I was chanting, and then you can chant after me. Is it okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.